In this episode, we're going to be taking a tour of the brand new Ocho Distillery right here on the Tequila Hombre. Coming up next. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre, where today we're going to be taking you on a tour of the brand new Ocho Distillery. While I was on my trip in Mexico, we were invited by Carlos and Fanny Camarena to see the new distillery. We were told to keep it secret and under wraps until they gave us the okay. Well, today they gave us the okay. So now we're going to take you on a tour of the brand new Ocho Distillery, and we hope you enjoy it. As we head up to the distillery, which is still under construction at this time, we head up a dirt road and you get this phenomenal view of the area around where the distillery is being built, where you can see agave fields and everything, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So we know the view from this distillery is going to be amazing. So as we approach the distillery and get to the entrance, Carlos Camarena explains to us that we're the first to see the distillery and that he doesn't want us to disclose any of the information about it until we get the okay. Well, we've gotten the okay, so now I'm able to present to you the tour of the new Ocho Distillery. So as we enter the distillery, the first thing we see are three gorgeous brand new hornos that will be used for cooking the agave to make Ocho. These hornos are the same exact size, dimensions, and capacity as the hornos at La Alteña. Once the agave finished being cooked, then we need to extract the sugars from the agave fibers. So one way they're going to do this is by using a tahona, and they've created a tahona using a repurposed steamroller wheel, and this will be their tahona at this particular distillery. They also will be using a roller mill as well, and they have a 5-pass roller mill that they'll be using here as well, as Ocho uses a roller mill for extraction, but they can use the tahona for other things as well. So after the sugar's been extracted from the agave fibers, they'll then be fermented in these wooden tanks. They have quite an abundance of wooden tanks that they'll be using to do all the fermentation at the new distillery. After fermentation is complete, they then have 4 copper pot stills, as well as 2 stainless steel stills that they can use for distillation at this new distillery. Everything has been modeled after the similar type of stills used at La Alteña. This is their lab, where their lab technicians were setting up the lab at the time. Well, they'll do the quality control and checking things for the CRT. They also have an extensive bottling area with a high-speed bottling equipment for bottling Ocho and any other brands that they produce out of this particular distillery. They will use this distillery not only for Ocho, but for other things as well when they need to. The bottling facility, it was brand new when we saw it and has not yet been used, but looks very nice, very clean, and it's going to be able to bottle a lot of product for them. We also have lots of holding tanks for holding the tequila so they can be bottled. Plenty of room for capacity here at the distillery. As we head downstairs, we see the barrel room where they'll be storing the barrels for aging of the Ocho, as well as other products that are producing out of this distillery, because this distillery will increase their capacity and allow Carlos to produce more tequila products. We then headed upstairs to see where the restaurant and customer area was going to be, and the view of the valley is just absolutely amazing. The view of the area there around the distillery. It's going to be a great place to visit and see when you're in the area. So we recommend coming and seeing the distillery. We were very excited and blessed that Fanny and Carlos allowed us to come see this distillery before anybody else. So there you go. You get the first look at the new Ocho Distillery. Unfortunately, it wasn't working at the time because they weren't using it. It wasn't licensed and set up yet. When we were there, it was still under construction, but now they've just started running it, and we're excited to see what comes out of the new distillery and try some of the new Ocho products that come out of the new distillery as well. Any questions, comment below. If you like the information we shared, make sure you click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future distillery tours that we're going to be posting here soon from other distillery visits that we had. And if you want to become a member and get some behind the scenes information, click on the join button and make sure you become an aficionado member. Aficionados, it's only $9.95 a month. It's the same as buying 2 Starbucks coffees. You support the channel and you get some really interesting behind the scenes information that's not disclosed to the regular viewers. So there you go. Beautiful Ocho Distillery. What more could you ask for? And like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila. So drink lots of Ocho and you'll be in good shape. Salud.